Forget buying an electric bike. Look at this setup. They literally mounted a DC motor, a huge battery box, onto a rear cargo rack. And look closely at the drive system. They added a completely separate sprocket to the rear wheel and connected it with a second massive chain running straight up to the motor sprocket. Honestly speaking, the engineering here is clever, but I have to wonder how long the rack is going to hold up under the weight of the battery when hitting the bumps, plus that custom chain tension, like it might slip. What do you think? Now, from the DIY standpoint, this is incredibly clever, but looking closely, there are a few safety issues. That rear rack wasn't designed to hold a heavy lead acid battery while bouncing over potholes, plus there is no chain guard. If your pants get caught in that secondary chain, it's a game over. It's loud, it's sketchy, but have you respected the backyard innovation? Would you trust this setup on a daily commute? Or do you think that frame is going to snap? Drop a comment with your verdict and make sure to subscribe. If you had parts lying around your garage, would you actually build and ride something like this? Or would you stick to regular pedaling? Let me know your honest rating of this build from 1 to 10 in the comment below. If you love creative garage builds, mechanics, subscribe the button. Honestly, weight distribution for a second. Putting all that heavy metal and battery box direct over the back tire means the center of gravity is completely cooked. If you try to pull away from a stoplight too fast, this thing isn't going to roll forward. It's going to lift the front wheel and flip you back like a professional stunt rider who completely lost control of his life choices. Also, imagine the noise in this thing. Normal electric bikes are whisper quiet. This setup, because it's a raw brushed DC motor grinding heavy chain, riding down the street, it's going to sound like an industrial blender full of loose bolts. Really, you won't need a bicycle horn because your neighbors will hear you coming from there. Let's not forget the braking situation. Either standard bicycle rim brakes are meant to stop a normal person pedaling at casual speed. They are definitely not engineered to stop a runaway garage missile propelled by a massive industrial motor. If you ever need to stop in a hurry, your best bet is honestly just throwing your shoes onto the pavement and praying for the best. Now let's look at the frame geometry too. This is a classic step through frame. Yeah, it's a step through frame, which was originally designed for casual, relaxing Sunday rides. Going to grocery store, it was definitely not structurally engineered to become a high-torque electric dragster. It can almost guarantee that when you pin the throttle, you can feel the entire metal frame flexing and twisting underneath you like a wet noodle trying to hold